So your dog sleeps at your feet, and you've probably just let it happen. Maybe you thought it was cute, maybe you thought it was random, maybe you kicked them off the bed 17 times and they came back anyway, and at some point you just gave up and accepted your fate. But here's the thing, and this is the part that's going to mess with your head a little. Your dog is not doing that by accident. Every single night when your dog drags themselves over to the end of the bed, circles 3 times like a broken compass, and plops down right on top of your feet, there was a reason for that. And once you know what it is, you're going to look at your dog completely differently. We're going through every reason today, and I promise you, by the end of this, you're going to want to go hug your dog immediately. Oh, and real quick, if you're not subscribed yet, no worries. Some people like to lurk for a while before they commit. Take your time. We'll be here. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the big one. The reason your dog sleeps at your feet that honestly nobody talks about enough. Your dog thinks you need protecting. That's it. That's the reason. When your dog curls up at your feet, specifically your feet, not next to you, not on your pillow, not in the middle of the bed like they own the place, they are positioning themselves as your first line of defense. Think about it. Your feet are the part of you closest to the door, closest to the stairs, closest to whatever's outside that room. And your dog is planted right there. It's not random. It's not laziness. Your dog has looked at the layout of that room and thought, consciously or not, if something comes through that door, I need to get there first. And yes, your 12-pound Shih Tzu who is scared of the vacuum cleaner has fully committed to being your bodyguard. And honestly, that's the most wholesome thing you'll hear all day. But wait, because here's where it gets even better. The foot sleeping isn't just about protection from something. It's also about protection of something, specifically you. Your dog has identified you as the most important thing in the room, and they want to be as close to that important thing as possible without being in the way. Feet are the perfect compromise, close enough to feel you, close enough to react, but not smothering you. It's basically your dog saying, I love you and I would die for you, but I also respect your personal space, which, let's be honest, is more than some humans can manage.
Now, you might be sitting there going, okay, but my dog also does this on the couch, and I'm pretty sure they're just comfortable. Fair, let's talk about that. Because yes, comfort is absolutely part of it, but the comfort piece is more layered than most people realize. Your feet radiate heat. Your dog knows this. You are essentially a heated mattress pad that also pets them occasionally. Of course they want to be near your feet. But here's the part people miss. It's not just physical comfort, it's emotional comfort. You know how you sleep better when you're not alone, when there's just another body in the room and the silence feels less loud? Your dog feels the exact same thing, and you are that presence for them. So when your dog sleeps at your feet, they're not just chasing warmth, they're chasing you, your smell, your breathing, the sound of you existing peacefully in the dark. All of that tells your dog, everything is fine, everyone I love is right here, I can rest. And that right there, that's trust in its purest form. Your dog cannot send you a text. They can't write you a note. They can't look you in the eyes and say, hey, I feel safe with you. So instead, they walk over to your feet every single night and they lie down and they stay there until morning, and that is them saying it. If that didn't hit you a little, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, hold on. Before we keep going, I need to ask you something. Does your dog do that thing where they fall asleep at your feet and then like 20 minutes later they're somehow at your head and you have no memory of them moving? They just teleported? Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. Stay with me. Because here's the thing people don't realize. Where your dog sleeps at your feet tells you something different, and once you know this, you're going to start paying attention like it's a whole language. Right on top of your feet, your dog is being intentional. They want contact. They want to feel you. This usually means your dog is a little more on the anxious side, not in a bad way, just in a I love you so much and I need to confirm you are real and present kind of way. These are usually the Velcro dogs, the ones who follow you from room to room, the ones who act like you've been gone for 3 weeks when you come back from taking out the trash. At your feet but not touching, this is actually the confident dog move. Your dog is close enough to feel connected, but they're not white-knuckling it. They trust that you're not going anywhere. They're relaxed. They're secure. They chose proximity without desperation. Honestly, relationship goals. At your feet but facing away from you? Oh, this one is the best. Your dog is facing the door, watching the entry point, actively on guard. This is your dog in full bodyguard mode. They're not just sleeping near you, they are working. They have taken the night shift and they take it very seriously. So next time you glance down and see your dog pointed toward the door like a little furry security camera, just know you are protected. You may sleep peacefully.
Now, here's something that's going to flip your brain a little. In a dog's world, closeness is a statement. It's not just affection, it's a declaration of rank, of importance. When your dog chooses to sleep at your feet every night, even when there are other perfectly good spots, other people in the house, other cozy corners, they are choosing you specifically, deliberately. You are, to your dog, the center of the universe, the safest place, the best option in a room full of options. And honestly, that should make you feel incredible, because your dog has no reason to flatter you. They're not trying to impress you. They're not doing it for Instagram. There's no social performance happening here. It's just pure, unfiltered preference. You are their favorite place to be. Okay, we've talked a lot about what it means when your dog does sleep at your feet, but I want to flip it because this part is actually important. What does it mean when they stop? If your dog has always been a foot sleeper and suddenly they're not, that's worth noticing. Sometimes it's simple. They're hot. It's summer. Your feet are now a liability, not a comfort. Dogs regulate temperature heavily through where they sleep, so don't panic immediately. But sometimes, and this is the part to pay attention to, a change in sleeping habits can signal that something's off with your dog. They might be uncomfortable. They might be dealing with something physically that makes curling up at your feet harder than it used to be. If the change comes with other changes, they're eating differently, moving differently, seem quieter than usual, that's when it's worth a vet visit. Your dog communicates through behavior, and sleep habits are one of the loudest things they've got. Don't brush it off as they're just getting old. Trust your gut. You know your dog.
Some people will tell you not to let your dog sleep in your bed at all, that it ruins boundaries, that it causes behavior problems. And look, every dog is different. Every household is different. But here's what actually matters. If your dog sleeping at your feet makes both of you feel safe, connected, and rested, that is a good thing. Full stop. There is no universal rule that says physical closeness with your dog creates problems. In fact, for most dogs, being near you at night deepens the bond. It lowers their stress. It lowers yours too, if we're being real. The people who have an issue with it are usually people who don't have a dog staring at them with those eyes. You know the eyes. The ones that say, "Please, I just want to be near you." Yeah, you let them stay. You always let them stay. And that's not weakness, that's love. Remember at the beginning when I said once you know the reasons, you're going to want to go hug your dog immediately? Yeah, we're here. Because here's the thing. Your dog doesn't know the days of the week. They don't know you had a rough Monday. They don't know that you're stressed about something you can't even name yet. But they do know your feet. They know exactly where you are in the dark. They know the sound of your breathing when you're finally asleep. And every single night, they make a choice to be there, right there, at the end of the bed, on your feet, watching the door, keeping you warm, staying close. That's not a random habit. That's devotion. And the fact that you're watching a video about it, trying to understand them better, trying to know what they're telling you, honestly, that says everything about the kind of dog parent you are. Your dog picked the right person. If this hit you differently than you expected, drop a paw in the comments. Tell me where your dog sleeps. At your feet? On your face? Somehow inside your pillow? I want to know all of it. And if you're finally ready to stop lurking, hey, the subscribe button's right there. No pressure, but we talk about stuff like this all the time, and you clearly care about your dog the right way. You'd fit right in. I'll see you in the next one.